Assalamu alaikum, everyone in my landmark programs and everywhere. I was hanging out with the amazing Eli Davidson here at the Denver Center, and I had something that I really wanted to share with you that was an insight I discovered with him about me and my 5 daily prayers. And this is something, that is obligatory on every Muslim to pray 5 times a day. And there was something that I remember reading but wasn't able to understand until today, which was a person asked the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, why is it that we have to pray 5 times a day? It's why is this burden so thrust upon us? And he replied, if a person was to take a bath 5 times a day, what would happen? And the person replied, there would not be a speck of dust left on his person. And he replied, that is why you pray 5 times a day. And I came to a realization today about what that means. Is in everyday life, you get so attached to everything that's going on, about how I don't have enough money, how I don't know if I'm good enough, or how I'm not going to get through this Introduction Leaders program. And you get so caught up in these stories, these ideas, these spaces of whatever. And the commandment of Islam is 5 times a day. Take a shower from all that, i.e. do your daily prayers at these times, and recreate yourself as something newly about how you're going to create yourself and what you stand for in your life, and who you are as a creation of God Almighty. And that is why those commandments are put upon. Why the 5 daily prayers are like that. Now, related to that, what if you had 5 daily seminars for the Landmark program? I know you are all probably thinking about how that can be, but imagine 5 times a day. You get, think about how powerful it is once a week to attend a seminar and get yourself distant just from everything and create yourself newly for the week. What if you had the chance to create yourself newly 5 times a day with possibility and enlightenment, or in my case, with a new relationship and who you get to be before the eyes of God Almighty? And that's the power of what Islam teaches and why the 5 daily prayers are put upon you. And that's kind of what I wanted to share with you today. The other thing is, back to the example of showers. Imagine would you ever fault a person for tripping over and falling into mud and getting immensely dirty? Probably not. Would you fault a person for falling into mud and never taking a shower again for the rest of their life because they fell into a pile of mud and then are creating a story of being dirty for the rest of their life? That is where it can kind of get a little bit ridiculous. And that's where I sometimes get in the story of, I've made all these errors, I've made so many problems, I've been out of integrity so much, that in the point that I'm like, I don't even know why I bother dealing with integrity, because I'm just going to get out of it again. And how all these things are really coming to me. And I wanted to share all that with you guys and kind of what's been going on. So that's what the 5 daily prayers are. To have a seminar where I can get myself distant and create integrity and a new possibility 5 times a day. That is almost a 5-minute video. It's been a pleasure talking with you, and I hope to hear from you guys soon.